evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday, TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. You know, it's not as enjoyable to say it if I don't do a video in the morning. I need to start doing my Monday videos in the morning. This morning I was just kind of running behind and I just wasn't feeling it. So here we are now in the evening. I went to the gym this morning, mostly stretched, but got a little bit of an arm workout in. Had my work day. It was productive, but it didn't do much, so that'll happen. Then I stayed after work for a little bit to study some life insurance, so that's productive. And then I went to Walmart and got some stuff at the store. So overall, no complaints. I mean, it was a day, but can't forget the intro. We did the what up? But guys, this is day, oh man, I think 104, maybe 105, but 104, Dave's Daily Discussions. Honestly, I did the video yesterday, I can't truly remember. It could be 105. We'll figure it out. It'll be on the tag properly. But, this is Dave's Daily Discussion. You know me. I'm Dave. I'm your host, Dave. Always putting out some content. Biggest thing, guys, lesson for today. My job is to sell insurance, to advise people on what insurance is best for their situation. And at a certain point throughout the month, or every day, I'm calling leads. Whether it's maybe a lead that we were working, somebody that might have canceled, or it could just be cold calling somebody random. And it's work. But every day, I have to be putting something forward in that aspect, because if I don't call 20 or 50 people, I might not get any quotes. So if I'm not getting quotes, if I'm not making calls, I'm not getting quotes. If I'm not getting quotes out, people telling me that I can quote their insurance, well then there's no sales. If there's no sales, then I have no job. So every day I go to work, no matter what day it is, how I'm feeling, any of that stuff, I have to be ready to start calling people and giving them my energy. Positive, great energy. It's a must. And I've been doing pretty good at getting the call volume out now. I've been getting a lot of compliments. I've had quite a few people that have allowed me to quote them that they honestly didn't really care, didn't really want it, but they said that I was good at what I did, and they were willing to allow me to quote them and see what I had to offer. So that's a good feeling that I'm doing my part. As for translation for everybody else watching this, no matter what you're doing, it doesn't matter if you're a salesperson or not. Every day you wake up, if you are not putting forth some sort of effort, energy, or passion towards the things that you want, the things that you strive to try to achieve, the things you want to reach for, if you don't wake up every day and put something towards that, if you do not put your best foot forward and attempt to accomplish something each day, you won't get anywhere. You will fall behind, you'll have setbacks. Now, it doesn't mean that you're screwed, because I get it. Things happen where there's more important things at times. But guys, if you want success, you have to realize that it's not just going to be handed to you. My first month in sales, I had a lot of stuff come in to me that I worked. I sold it, but most of it fell into my lap, and it was a really good month. There were a couple that I had to chase, and a couple that I found myself on my own that I personally know. But my second month in sales in July, I was not, because I was so well fed and because I was so well taken care of with the things that were coming in, I did not call as heavy in July, and I got really busy trying to work on another portion of the job that I had to deal with that month, and I did not divide my time properly, and I did not put my best effort forward in a major part of my job, and that's calling people, soliciting to try to call and get quotes, cold calling. I didn't do that much, and my sales numbers suffered, and it was a bad month. So I learned from that, and this month I'm trying to work hard, but my first week of the month suffered because your first week or so of the month is going to be based off your last week of the previous month. Rough stuff. So I wasn't prepared for that. It took me a week to get some sales down. We've got some in there, but I'm just over halfway to what my monthly total should be, and we're just over halfway through the month. So I've got some work to do. With that being said, that goes right into what we're talking about here. That not even just sales, but everything in general. If you want to be successful, if you want to feel accomplished, if you want to go home at the end of the day and feel fulfilled, you have to do something today. It doesn't mean that you have to bust your butt 16 or 20 hours every day. Some days you might put in 5 hours of hard work. Some days you might put in 8 to 12 hours of hard work. Other days you might put in 1 or 2. Other days you have a day off. But even on your days off, you're probably doing something productive. But it's just a matter of you're going to get out what you put in. So if you work hard and you're positive, you're manifesting positivity, you're all about what you're doing. You're putting everything into it. All of your passion. You're not half-assing it. You're not just kind of going through the motions. You're literally putting in the time. You're putting in the work, the effort. You are trying. You're giving it your absolute best. Every ounce of energy, blood, sweat, and tears, everything into that moment. Everything into those hours you're pouring in, whether it's 1 hour, 5 hours, or 8 hours that day. You're putting everything into that time that you're putting there. You're going to get a lot out. Especially depending on what you're doing. If you're putting in a lot of effort, people are going to notice it, and those results are going to show. So guys, make sure you're putting in everything. Every ounce of you, pour it into your passions every single day that you have the ability to. Just remember that a lot of them passions that you love and a lot of them passions you chase, as you get older, they get harder. So right now is the time to really be working hard. When you start something, it's not going to be easy. I'm going close to 2 years in insurance, and it took me over a year to really start to get it. And even after a year, there's still a lot of things that I was still learning. And now I'm in sales, and I'm learning more and more every day, and I'm just absorbing like a sponge information and techniques and things like that work and don't work. There's a lot, and I'm very passionate about what I do. But I realized that when I started my path in insurance, I wasn't sure what was going to become of it. I didn't know. I was stressed out. I was worried. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it. There was high expectations because of my personality and what I showed I had a skill set for. And it took me a while to get to where I'm at, but I had to believe in myself, and I had to trust the process. Be passionate about the process. I had to work really, really hard, and I had to learn and put in a lot of time, a lot of man hours to understand and learn what I've learned. And with that being said, it wasn't handed to me. It didn't all come to me naturally in a day or week or a few months. It's taken me nearly 2 years to really get, at least a year and a half to get comfortable in a majority of what I do. And my position's changed, and I've grown and done different things, but to actually do what I do and do what I love, it's taken time. Same thing with working out. My passion to work out, it's taken me time to get a good routine to where I know what I want to hit certain days, and different weight routines and different reps and sets and how supersets and things like that. Like there's a science to it, and I've learned it of what my body likes and what I can switch up to be effective week in and week out, day in and day out. Same thing with my daily videos. When I first started, I might not have been very good. They still might not be the greatest, but they have improved. They've gotten better. I try to be more direct, and I try to ensure that when I'm doing these videos, I'm at least trying to bring some sort of content, not just blabbering. Because as much of a commitment it is for me to put out the videos, I also want to make sure the videos that I'm putting out have some sort of content in them to help somebody, to inspire, improve, or do something with somebody. So with that being said, Rome was not built in a day. It takes time. And if you want to be successful, put in the time, put in the work, and I promise you, you're going to get a lot out of it. But just remember, don't give up so quickly. Work hard. When you get smacked in the face with a brick wall that says you failed, or it's a minor setback, something of that nature, something deters you and it wants you to go in a different direction, and it's harder than you expected, that just means that it's worth working for. Anything that comes easy is probably not worth having. That's a general statement, that's not everything, but typically, I mean, if you want great things, you have to work hard. I have to work hard now to build a book of business and insurance. Therefore, things will be easier eventually, but you're still going to have to work for it. There's never a time to lay down and give up and get lazy, but things do get easier. So, guys, when you first start something, you have to be understanding, you have to try, and you have to put in the time and the effort. It takes all of that. So if you guys put in the time and the effort, you put in the passion, great things are going to come. Just remember, nothing comes easy. Rome was not built in a day. You have to put in the time, the work, and the effort if you want anything good. Guys, this is another episode of Dave's Daily Discussions. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We're back. We've got a good mindset going. We're working hard, and we're going to stay out of our feels. Take it as a lesson from me, even me being as a positive and a loving, passionate person. I have highs and I have lows, and sometimes they hit me, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm always going to be real and honest with you. You're going to get it from me. So I spent a lot of time reflecting to figure it out. I've got it under control. We're back working our butts off in all three facets of life for myself. Lifting, my therapy right now is part of my lifting, my career in insurance, and my daily videos for you guys. Guys, the two things we have to remember every single day when we wake up. Before that, be blessed and be thankful that you woke up and you have another opportunity to do the two most important things. Put time and energy and passion into the things that are going to help you be successful. Time, energy, and passion into things that are going to help you grow. We're doing the things that are going to help us be successful and the things that are going to help us grow. There's no reason we can't be optimistic, passionate, and successful every single day. Guys, another episode of Dave's Daily Discussions. You know me. I'm Dave. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube, like, comment, share, direct message me. I do want to get some people in these videos once things kind of start to settle down. It's been really busy lately, but hang in there, guys. I want to get others involved. Thank you for watching another episode, guys.